In my lab, we study child phonology, which has to do with the sound system of the language. The vowels and the consonants and how those are combined to make syllables, how syllables are combined to make words, and the rhythm that we use when we're producing words in our own language. And we do this research largely by observing children talking, using video and audio recorders and acoustic analysis equipment, sometimes ultrasound equipment to observe how the tongue is moving, and by creating tools to help children listen more clearly to speech and focus on the important information in speech by carefully creating speech stimuli and putting those speech stimuli into computer games, for example, and other kinds of software tools to help children understand what speech is supposed to sound like and helping them learn how to produce it that way. Speech production is something that we all do and we kind of take for granted, but it's actually a very, very complex process. And one thing that is, I think, surprising even to a lot of speech pathologists is that learning how to pronounce sounds accurately is hugely dependent on listening, what we can hear and how we listen and how we hear speech sounds. What we've found is that if we're going to help children, we have to help them learn to listen more carefully and perceive speech sounds more accurately, and I just love that. Over the course of my career, we've developed a lot of techniques for speech therapy that improve the efficacy of speech therapy, and we've been able to demonstrate that through randomized control trials and so on. So now what I'm doing is implementing those techniques into iPad apps and other kinds of software tools. And my goal for the future is to make those software tools available to speech therapists around the world with the hope that they can improve their own efficacy, because the goal here is to have more and more children with speech sound disorders begin school with normalized speech acquisition, because that's really the important point in terms of their future development.